You're listening to the Lanterns Radio Network. We are the network dedicated to empowering the individual, illuminating the truth, defending American exceptionalism, and inspiring future generations. Stay connected and get involved at Lanterns.buzz for great radio. Get commentary and news of the day. Lanterns.buzz.
Common sense, comedy, and freedom. You found the defenders of American exceptionalism on the Lanterns Radio Network.
Hello, everybody. Turn me up a little bit.
Yeah, not a problem.
Oh, you're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We're running a little bit late.
But that's because we have a ton of technical issues.
I'm not happy right now, so...
You're not happy.
I was already not happy necessarily to begin with, so
Yeah,
it's going to be a very eventful show.
Isn't it,
Just
though?
so you know.
It's going to be nice.
Anyway, it is Saturday night. Thank y'all for being here. You could be anywhere else, but you choose to hang out with us. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. So, anywho's. Like I said, we are not on Facebook currently, but I'm about to change that
We will be in a minute.
here in like 2 seconds.
If you can ever get it transferred.
Yeah, well, if you would be so kind as to speak along, and I will.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thank you.
Not a problem at
could do
all. This
our-
is me speechifying.
Speechifying. We could do our
speaking.
websites where you can find us and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely do that. So you can find us at doaeshow.com, which is a wonderful place to go. You can find multiple articles as well as our shows going back. If you want to, you can go to facebook.com/DOAE show. You can also go to twitter.com/DOAE show, where currently we are live via Periscope. So you can find us there. That's good.
That is dandy.
That's
and we're on
wonderful.
YouTube.
And we're on YouTube, /DOAE show, which is also live. For some reason, apparently Facebook doesn't like us today.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know what it is. I think Facebook really just doesn't want us to post a show.
I think they're afraid is what it is.
They're scared.
So
Facebook is scared.
I am posting it on Facebook now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by the way, also go to patreon.com/DOAE show and become a patron of ours. And if you do, you get some great swag.
Yay.
Yay,
Speaking
swag.
of which, I think we're going to announce here in a little bit.
Oh,
a
yeah.
little
That'll be later.
game
That'll be later.
drawing thing, but we'll announce that later, so stay
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
What else real fast?
Man, I tell you what. So, I don't know if you guys can see me. I look a little pink.
He does look pink.
That is
Bless his
because
heart.
I do have quite a good amount of sunburn. I was outside today.
You were.
Building
You
a
spent a little
building
bit
a
of time
front
out there.
porch for somebody with a very large ramp, so
Yes.
that they can get their wheelchair up and down. It was a wonderful time.
It was a nice thing you did. Well, I've seen pictures of that. That was a very nice, nicely
it
built.
looks
Like
pretty
that
good.
sucker was.
Looks good, doesn't it?
It's better than any piece of crap I would have
Now,
done.
I wasn't the only one building it, so obviously it looks a lot better because we had a whole bunch of people. Everybody was there. Oh,
Everybody, but not me.
I provided a good, strong back for heavy labor. Surprising given my stature, but I have a good amount of strength.
No one knows. You said it, not me.
What? I'm short. I know this.
Not
it's okay. I am
me.
okay with this. When pictures come out of you and I together, side by side, everybody else will understand too.
They will laugh at it.
They will be like, well, really? That guy?
So, but
Wow.
anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm posting this as we speak, and so I'm going to try and get into this. We do have an awesome, awesome show planned.
Well, we did.
Well, we still do. We still do.
Oh, so we have a couple things. Obviously, the Boy Scouts have been in the news lately for their changes and what
that's
all,
where we're going to
whatnot.
start off right now.
We also have a couple of the consent of culture.
Yeah, and we're going to, if we go too much further into that statement right there, it's going to
It'll give it
kind of be a
away.
dead giveaway
It'll
of
give it
everything,
away.
and it'll literally ruin
The whole deal.
the whole
So let's just let that
ethos of the whole
set.
situation. Yeah.
And then
stew on that.
And then there was a zoo owner who got into a lot
little
of
bit
trouble
for treating one of his animals
in a good fashion.
So it's
sad stuff.
You can't do a nice thing for anything or anybody.
Yeah, you can't
nowadays.
do it. You can't be good to anybody.
It's amazing how
what are you
that
gonna
just-
do? I mean, come on.
How that works.
Come on. So
Jerks.
yeah. Anyway, so you have a major issue with the Boy Scouts
I do.
of America. And what they're doing.
I do. I'm. And it could be boiled down to the simple word of redundancy. There's so much.
Okay.
There's so much. It's a giant plate full of redundant soup.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's kind of lay it out.
Yeah,
What
set the
happened?
stage.
What happened? Here's what happened. Boy Scouts of America has decided that they do not want to be just the Boy Scouts anymore. They want to be the Scouts.
Yeah.
Sponsored by BSA, because BSA is obviously a corporation. They can't change the name of the corporation without some big mumbo jumbo.
Yada,
So they're
yada,
going to
yada.
change the program to Scouts because they want to include both male and female Scouts.
Which I personally think is completely stupid.
Now, here's the thing. So
Completely stupid.
He thinks it's completely stupid. It's a business move for them. Now, how I see it is, I see two frames of mind. You have the business side, and then you have the why are there girls in the Boy Scout side?
Exactly. Like that was kind of my bit.
That's where you're at, right?
In all fairness, and again, and part of this, I will start this off from a level right out the cuff.
Yeah.
From a level of ignorance. I was never in the Scouts.
Right.
No, never been in. The closest I was ever in Scouts, I was in 4-H. That was the closest
Yeah.
I'd ever done.
4-H.
I love the 4-H. It was awesome.
good
Well, that's what
times.
happens when you're out in the country. You can't exactly go.
You can't go to Boy Scouts, but you
can't-
have 4-H.
Your life is Boy Scouts. It's either that or FFA, and you can't do FFA if you're homeschooled.
No.
So I mean,
No.
you can, but it's a whole nother deal.
Yeah. Hold
But
on.
but so I will admit that my understanding of the Scouts comes from a point of ignorance.
Okay.
But I assumed that both the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts were taught the same things, albeit the girls did a little bit more feminine stuff, which, the whole, we're going to do more on baking and less on wood splitting. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's
So-
kind of where I thought it was.
Except for that's not.
I'm finding that
That
out.
is not the case. The case is completely different from that. It's the Boy Scouts learn, knot tying and how to survive in the wilderness and things like that. And the Girl Scouts learn about sex and puberty and Planned Parenthood.
Because that's what little 9-year-old girls need to learn.
I mean, that's
Right.
That's what they teach.
I know, but
So-
that's the stuff that they need to be taught. Right? I mean,
Yeah.
And then we wonder why our girls.
So
are
here's
off.
the thing. Yeah. So here's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
On the business side, it makes sense. They're every civic organization group
Yeah,
has dropped
considerably.
dramatically. It's like 20% here,
Well-
15% here, 30% here, and the Boy Scouts are no different.
Yeah,
Their memberships are going down, and they're trying to find a way to actually make themselves stay relevant with the times and make everything continue forward.
yeah. No, and I got that part.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem that I have with it is what I'm getting is the Boy Scouts are picking up what the Girl Scouts should have been doing in the first place.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're right.
Eh,
Except for the Girl Scouts originally had a big situation where they were focused on more feminine things like cooking and other such
yeah.
house.
Yeah, and I got that, which is
stuff.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Right, and there isn't anything wrong with that. But then again, given the times, that's pretty much gone to the wind.
No, and I got that. It's that whole equality crap. But here's my thing, though. If you're going to argue equality,
Yeah.
enlighten me as to what part of anything that's in the Scouts that has to do with, like, knot tying and wood splitting and, animal skin
Yeah.
and whatnot.
That whole deal.
Enlighten me. Now, I could sit here real fast and say I can think of the positives of it, but what is somebody who lives in, say, New York? What does that benefit somebody like that? It doesn't. None of these people are actually going to use it. It's just something that the parents can dump their kids onto so they don't have to watch them anymore. That's all it is.
That's pretty true.
It's all it is.
Yeah,
These kids
that's pretty
most of
true.
these
It's
kids that are going are never going to actually use the skills they're being taught in the first place.
Are you saying it's a glorified babysitter?
I am. It's an overly priced like daycare center. And yes,
that is really overly priced.
it is.
Oh my goodness.
Especially to the point that it took the Mormon church to supply most of the Boy
Oh,
Scouts.
don't even
Yeah,
go
I did.
there.
I'm
Come
telling you,
on.
I'm still convinced.
So he wasn't. You want to go how far he has knowledge, how deep his knowledge went. The man didn't even know that Boy Scouts sold popcorn and peanuts and stuff like that.
Because they don't show up to my door. The Girl Scouts do.
Yeah.
And I'm mad that they haven't lately. And I understand that they don't do that no more, but
So here's the thing.
it hurts my heart, really. I could go for some Thin Mints, man. I'm telling you.
I have a friend, and my friend is a Boy Scout. Oh, come on. He is a Boy Scout. He is an Eagle Scout. And he is also in the media world.
Whoops.
Wow, that was weird.
That was really weird.
He has his own podcast.
Oh, that just moved the
you
camera,
moved the
too.
cameras and everything. Look
I
at that.
didn't. It did.
It did.
Other way.
Uh-huh.
Other way. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, that's
better.
good enough for now. All right, so
This is a hell of a night,
this is a
dude.
really bad
Oh
show.
My God.
This is a really bad show.
This is the joy of life. Anyway, friend.
The joy of pickled okra. Anyway, so he does his own podcasting, and he also works with young voices, and every now and again, because he is a very thoughtful person, by that I mean he thinks a lot, and he thinks on things a lot, people like the Washington Examiner sometimes pick him up.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Nice.
For editorial
That's a good gig to have
opinion
if you
pieces.
think about it.
Yeah, and so he actually lives up in the D.C. area and all of that jazz. And so his opinion is very much the business side of the Boy Scouts. And it's like, okay, well, they're changing it, blah, blah, blah. They want to make sure that people are included. And his idea of it is it's not going to be girls and boys in the same group.
Which...
It's not going to be girls and boys camping together.
Which
at
I
the
will
same
admit, when I
camp.
first heard,
that's what I thought.
that's
too.
what I thought, and
I
I'm
thought
thinking
the same
that's
thing. Little Johnny and Jill going to the campsite together
because everybody,
snuggling up in the.
Oh yeah, they're cuddling and we know how that all goes.
So they are going to keep it gender segregated.
Well, thank God.
And they are going to do the Boy Scout stuff. It's just it's going to allow the teaching of the Boy Scouts curriculum to girls.
Okay, which is what the Girl Scouts should have been doing.
Yes, so
Because
that means the
that's-
Girl
that's-
Scouts is now defunct.
That is, I think, where it gets to me. So so I got it. The Boy Scouts are trying to do what the Girl Scouts should have been doing. So
In the first
they're
place.
making a Girl Scouts inside the Boy Scouts, and then to make it, they can't obviously call it Boy Scouts anymore, so they have to call it just Scouts. Okay?
Right. And
So now you have Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts under the same umbrella inside just the Scouts. All right, fine. But then you have the little section over here still called the Girl Scouts.
And they're teaching their progressive PMS policies.
Yes.
And they're pissed.
And maybe that's, I think, in the grand
I think
scheme
that's
of it
really
all,
what gets you.
that chaps
Because they're
my
not the
hiney.
same. They're not the same company. They're a different organization altogether. They were started by very different people with very different mindsets,
And they're gonna-
with whole organizations. And the Girl Scouts are actually pissed that the Boy Scouts are doing this. Because they're like,
of course, because
you're taking our people.
well,
They've all had a monopoly on these sides.
yeah, but that's the thing is you're not teaching people what they want, and you're not following an actual business plan that you
Right.
should. However, I will admit that one thing is going to bust me up really bad now is that now I have no excuse. I don't get to get cookies now.
Well, no, the Girl Scouts are still going to be there.
No, I know that, but since that one, knowing the full truth about it, and two.
Well, you know the full truth
Knowing-
of
well-
I can't buy Girl Scout cookies anymore. I haven't been able to ever since I actually took a more political lean.
Well, no, mine was I don't care. I still believe in.
Oh no, I don't want to put my money into anything there.
Well, I again, now that they're not, knowing that they're not teaching anything, and literally that they're literally now completely and solely just a progressive propaganda
feminist,
machine.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it anymore, and it sucks because I could really go for like some Samoas
And Thin Mints.
and Thin Mints.
Oh, man.
Them two or
Oh,
my
the peanut butters. Oh, you know they have knockoff generics and they're really good.
are they?
Yeah,
I haven't
Walmart
found
has some generics.
I haven't found
You
it.
gotta
I need to
go get it.
But
So
that's
good.
what sucks is like I said, at least before I could kind of go, well, It's but no,
No,
not
see,
anymore.
now you know. And I've known for a while, and I haven't been able. I even forbid my wife to buy because my wife doesn't care. She just wants some Thin Mints.
Yeah,
man.
that's.
She just
Well, your
wants
wife
the
is also pregnant. And
I'm talking about
pop
I'm
too.
talking about
She's
before
like,
pregnancy.
"Oh."
She's like, but they're Thin Mints, and I'm like,
I don't care.
you didn't even like mint and chocolate until 5 years ago. What's wrong with you?
You're just trying to piss me off, woman. Stop it.
You're trying to make me upset.
Stop it.
What are you doing?
Oh God.
Oh goodness, what is that?
That's the wrong
You're
button.
just trying to make me upset.
It
I mean,
is.
come on, that's not nice.
No,
It
but
doesn't
I mean,
make things worse.
like I said, now I have there's nothing left. I no more.
There's
Samoas,
nothing
no
left.
more.
You're now drained. You're a soulless husk of a person.
I am.
No
which
more.
which will fit because it'll help me maintain my diet that
Oh, that's true.
I've been slacking a little bit lately.
Have you?
I am. I'm hovering around the 240 mark, so it's not bad. I need to.
Well, just so you know, I haven't changed my weight in the past 5 years. I'm still at 185.
I'm gonna hit you really hard, repeatedly in
But
the
I'm
face.
letting you know, I stayed at 185. But
No.
I lost 8 inches.
Shut up! I'm not gonna hit you.
I
I'm
lost
gonna
it.
slap you on your sunburn. Just whack.
But I lost 8 inches of
Shut
my
up.
waist.
Shut up. Guys, we're going to be back, and we might be without a host. We'll be right back. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now. InventHelp keeps your idea confidential and explains every step of the invention process. Join the thousands of people just like you who chose InventHelp to pursue their idea. We are experienced. We are working for you. We are InventHelp. Get started with your idea. Call for free information.
Call 1-800-352-4158. That's 1-800-352-4158.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just go to 17ignoremyscore.com right now. That's www.17ignoremyscore.com. Auto financing the easy way. 17ignoremyscore.com. Get started today. Auto financing the easy way.
And welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Defenders of American Exceptionalism. Oh, not on Facebook tonight.
Well, I mean, we are.
We are,
technically
kind
now.
of, but we're not.
Now we are.
We
are now.
No, we're only there because we shared the link from YouTube.
Well, that's what I mean. We are now technically because we shared the link from YouTube.
We are live,
Normally
though. We're
on.
Yes, we're live on Spreaker, like usual.
Also on Twitter, if you go
Periscope, we're on
via
there, which
Periscope.
we're going to have to go back and change because every time you kept hitting the thing on there,
Yeah.
there's going to be like
7
six,
of them.
There's going to be 6
We're
or
gonna
8,
go
like
delete
3
a whole
seconds.
bunch of posts now.
I had to go do that the other day when I reset this up.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's good times, and so I'm having to repost everything slowly, and so, but it's a good time. This is the joy of being
Live. And even when you have everything set up right, and you know it's right,
Oh, I know.
stuff just screws up. And
It
I
does.
think it's actually a Facebook issue.
It does.
I really do. I think it's a Facebook thing
I'm-
where
I'm-
I think they're blocking our stuff. We shared our stuff to like a ton of pages.
Yeah, we did.
And then right after that,
Yep.
it got blocked. And you know what didn't get blocked? The other one that we shared to.
Yeah.
As a live feed, and then that got blocked because we repeated it so many times.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
I really think it's because we shared it too much.
I don't know.
We're sharing too much, and Facebook doesn't like sharing.
Well, no, they don't like us sharing.
Oh, that's right.
It's
That's
you
right.
do
They don't
one
like conservative thought sharing.
No, actually, I think
They don't like you.
they don't like me.
They don't like you sharing.
No, I think what it really boils down to is like, because you will share it like to 30 different places, and
Right.
I will share it to 30 different places.
Yeah.
And they're like, y'all should not be sharing it to 30 different places.
But why? But we're sharing it to people of the same thought
No,
process,
and you're
same
right.
ideology,
And-
same understandings. We're sharing it to people who
Exactly.
who actually accepted the fact that we were going to share to their site.
So what I think needs to happen is this is where we might need help, I think.
Actually, we will. Yeah, this will need help.
Well, we need help, and I think we need to do it, and we'll do an incentive on that. Do we want to talk that now, or do we?
Yeah,
want...
go ahead.
Okay, you got
Go
the,
ahead,
you
knock
got
it
the
out.
you got the picture ready?
Knock it out.
Get the
Yeah,
picture
I
ready.
got the picture ready.
Okay, so what we've decided we want to do is we want to have a little game. I say a game.
It's time to play a game.
Do you want to play? No.
Do you want to play?
Obviously, we share everything as much as we can. We're trying to grow as much as we can, but we need y'all's help. Okay, so one of the things that we've decided to do is if anybody is aware of it, we do have a little bit of swag. We have decals that we have made.
Just a tad, a hair.
Nothing fancy,
Tiny
nothing big.
bits.
But what we're going to do is we want to get, obviously, a growth, a little bit of footprint, some
This.
likes. Yes, if you're looking at the YouTubes,
That right
if
there.
you're looking at the well, it'll be on Facebook as well.
Yeah, it is on Facebook too.
It's on Facebook too. What we want to do is we're going to have a drawing.
Yes.
What we're going to do is everybody from here on out who likes the page, which most of you who probably do, but you have to like the page. You have to follow the page. And you have to share the page. When we hit 100
Likes,
shares,
shares.
follows, and shares.
I know that sounds small.
Well, we're starting small.
Yeah.
But if once we hit the 100 mark, everyone who is liked, shared, and followed will be put into a drawing to receive all 3 of our decals that we have posted for you on the screen.
Yes. Now this is just the start, like you said, and we are going to be doing more drawings and
bigger
for different
stuff,
sort of stuff and for better
higher
stuff.
numbers and everything else down the road. But right now
Yes.
we're going to start off with this. And BT Dubs, a lot of people are going, well, what if we're already fans of the page? What if we're already following? And what if we? Don't worry, you're in it too.
You can just share.
You're in it as well. Just share
Share
the
a post.
page. Share well, and we want the whole page to be shared, but preferably.
But if you share like say you share this post.
I would still I think because
No?
it's the YouTube. No, I want the whole page.
Whole
because
page. All right.
Because
Whole
we're
page.
trying to do the footprint first. I
Yeah.
want to try and get 100 likes to the page. Period.
Okay.
Because the more people we can bring into our humble little family, the better.
Humble abode.
Yes, to bring into the group to make it bigger, because the more the merrier. So
Yeah.
when we hit the 100 like mark from where we're at now, which hold on, I could tell you exactly where we're at.
I don't know. No. What are you doing?
Don't what?
Don't do it. No.
Why?
Why? They don't need to know how many we
They
have.
can look on our page
I
and
know,
say.
but they don't need to know. It's not like they want to know. We don't need to announce it to the world.
I think we do.
No.
Oh, I think we do.
Oh, fine.
I think we do, because that's what everyone.
Mr. Modesty.
I am. It's very modest. Well, no, so that way everybody knows we're all on the same page.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we are sitting.
Drop it out of the box.
Hold on. Where'd it go?
Look at you. You can't even.
No,
find
it's not popping up. Oh, that makes me mad. Let me do it this way. I can
Oh
tell
my
you.
goodness. All right.
It's almost like I don't work.
Look at this guy. It's like he doesn't know how to.
We're at 8,839 current likes, and you can put that up on the.
No.
Anyway,
You can't see it.
y'all can look on there and find out. Okay, so when we hit 8,939, everybody who is shared
From now
till
then.
until we hit 8,939. We will take everybody who is shared, liked, and followed, and we will put it into a pot, and we will randomly draw. And whoever gets it, we will reach out to you, we will get your information, and we will send you all 3 decals.
Exactly.
So,
And that'll be cool.
It
for you
will be
guys.
cool.
And if you want the decals, but you don't want to like and share our page, you can become a patron of ours and
yes.
get it that way.
Get it that way.
Patreon.com/DOA show.
Yes, and I have had a mention and a suggestion, which I
which
Don't know
she's
how-
which we're going to do because
yes, we are going to do
was-
because I don't know how I messed this up. I feel like an idiot.
This is inside baseball, but
But yeah, we currently only had one. There's currently only one option, and I don't know why I passed up on the idea to have more than the one option. So that'll be rectified probably by the end of the day.
right. The one option is you can choose one of the three.
Yeah,
Instead of getting like
instead of-
two or getting
I
all
know
three.
I'm a moron. Sue me.
Yeah,
but that'll be
I don't
fixed.
understand.
Don't worry,
Don't get it. Dude.
it'll be fixed.
I just don't get it.
It's
I don't understand. And it wasn't even me that suggested it because I'd already told him when we
He
tried to
did,
set up
and
the
somehow I
page.
passed that
It's
up.
just gone.
It was my mother.
Anyway,
My mother
Thanks.
comes out and she's like,
thanks, Mom.
"Thanks, mom."
Thanks, Mom. You are the best. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks, Dylan's mom.
Yes.
Oh, and thanks to my mom for giving birth to me because I'm an incredible jerk. And
Yes, not for nothing. It is
Mother's Day on
Mother's
Sunday.
Day is Sunday.
Not that actually our family we've started the tradition where in our own personal family we do not celebrate it. We don't do Father's Day. We don't do Mother's Day.
Huh.
We don't do that mess because
Why?
it's just another reason to go buy a present. And if you're buying a present because it's a day and not because you love a person, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. It's an obligatory reason to go and do it. It's like, you know how God loves the cheerful giver?
Yes. Allegedly.
Okay. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Loves the cheerful giver. Well, it's not cheerful most of the time. Like, people do this begrudgingly.
I don't
And
know.
now, I'm not talking about, like, yeah, I get it. Do you hear the commercials most of the time for this
No,
stuff?
I
It's
don't
like,
have TV.
go get it now or get it by Thursday and we can have it to you. If not, your mom will die.
That's
I mean,
all
stuff like it's
they
like,
do
come
make
on.
you, they do make you feel. Don't forget, because it's bad enough.
Don't forget your mother on Mother's Day. How about I just tell my mother I love her and I give her a gift on a random day?
I saw a tweet. We interviewed her, Lucy. What was her last name?
Oh, you're bad on that. I'm gonna let you hang.
Yeah, you can let me hang. That's cool. But anyway, you know who I'm talking about. So somebody, there was some kind of she was retweeting a response to a tweet,
Yeah.
and somebody was like, don't forget, Mother's Day and blah blah blah, and get her a gift or make it something special, whatever. And Lucy just did a tweet back and was like, I intend to give mine a hearty handshake.
A hearty
And I'm like-
handshake. All right, hearty handshake it is.
It works. It's better than what a lot of people are doing.
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
you could just wait until 6 o'clock in the afternoon and call your mom and be like, "Hey, Mom, I still love you." But no,
Yeah.
that's not it. Anyway, so
That was
speaking
so
of,
out of a tangent.
Speaking of parent-child
Relations.
relationships, I want to play you
Yes.
a video.
Please
And
do. This is gonna.
This
make
is it's gonna hurt.
get the duct tape ready.
Ouch.
Yeah, you. Okay.
Their response matters.
Yes, a newborn
Okay, so
response matters.
no, here's the thing. All right.
Okay. Yes.
I have a 2-year-old.
Well, I have a 15-month-old, but yeah,
Okay.
same.
So I have a 2-year-old,
Mhm.
and my 2-year-old is almost out of completely. Like, we're doing the pull-up thing, and she's been
the
doing
potty training bit.
she's been doing really good.
Really?
Like, yeah, she's
Good.
doing good. But she's gone through this phase where she's like, her stomach's been really weird and upset
Mhm.
a lot of the time, and so, like, going number 2, she can't make it.
It's just.
It's
Yeah.
just, and it's there. So tonight, before I came to the show,
Mm-hmm.
she comes to us, and she says, "I pooped in my pull-up."
I just suddenly wish we had Al Roker just now. Sorry.
I pooped my pants.
Yeah.
Hey, no, so I pooped it. No, and she was dead serious,
Oh yeah.
and that was the clear I'm not elaborating on how clearly she spoke. It's I pooped in my pull-up. Okay,
Nice.
great. Let's go change a diaper. Yeah, I need to change my pull-up. Okay, let's go change your pull-up. Okay, great. And I walk her out, and we go to the living room area where all the stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, lay down so we can change your pull-up. And she burst out crying because she doesn't want to. Apparently, she's like stressed out about changing the pull-up, and so she starts flipping out. She gave me consent. I walked her to the pull-ups. I got the pull-ups out. Let's change it. You want to talk about consent? She told me it was done.
She gave me permission.
She said I need a change.
Now you know how this works, though. The minute it's always okay if they say it's okay until they say no.
No. Not in this case. No, because if you wait for consent from your child, and this is actually I'm stealing this. I'm stealing this from Ben Shapiro. If you wait for consent from your child is going to have the worst diaper rash it has ever had for the entirety it is wearing diapers.
True.
It will never be changed.
No. Well, that's like expecting your child to be able to, I don't know, decide to choose to eat healthy.
Actually, my kids love veggies.
No, but that's because you've given them the option
of eating veggies. Yeah.
Yes, and you and let's be honest. I know of you and your family, and you as a family unit. You push more on the healthier side of things.
Yeah, we do.
Out the gate.
Yeah, we do.
Out the gate. So that's what they know.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that they don't have and haven't had sweets and whatnot.
They do.
But even on the sweets side of things, y'all do it on the healthy end.
Most of the time.
Instead of using milk, use almond juice and all this other stuff.
No.
No, but
I use whole milk, bro.
No, but you get my point. That was an example. I know there's other ways you do it, but I know it's the only example I can think of.
Yeah.
But in instances like that, so I know that's how y'all roll. But if you turn around and I'm talking regular average people, don't do that. Regular average people, when they come home from get-go, birth the child, get the kid home, first thing to do, mom and dad get a pizza. You know what I mean? It's easy and it's simple, and you don't do it. Or we stop at McDonald's, or I know.
I'm not saying that we don't stop at McDonald's.
No, but you get my point. Like you're not. That is not your life.
We try not to.
Exactly. Most people are the other way around.
Yeah,
so
they look for the convenience.
Yes.
We try not to. Like I come home and I cook every night.
Yes, the average child would, and given the option, will turn around.
Feminists?
Yeah,
I cook.
Yeah, so pound it. The average.
And it's good.
Well,
I'm a good chef.
The average
family.
Yeah, the average family is going to turn around and not quite push the vegetable thing. So by not pushing it as hard as they should, then any kid given the option will want candy, they'll want cake, they'll want cookies, they'll want sweets, they'll want good stuff. They're not going to go for a head of lettuce or broccoli
or beets. What? Beets are good. They're great for your blood.
I know. They're amazing for you.
They're wonderfully good for you. They're sweet.
And it's like trying to eat a tire.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
They're not that bad, especially.
They're not that good either.
They're not as bad as you're saying. You saute them, and they are
but see, hold on. Oh, my God. I can't believe we're actually going to go into this.
Yeah.
But the problem with it is if you saute them, you get to a point where you cook out a lot of the nutrients.
Oh, I don't saute them that long. I just get them soft enough.
Yeah, but that's what I was always told. Is the moment they go soft is the moment, and that's for everything. That's why you don't steam anything.
Yeah, well, steaming is actually different.
But it still makes them soft.
Yeah, but it doesn't take anything out.
I realize we've been Bell deficient.
We have, because we're soft. We're a little soft on the issue here.
We are good. I see what you did there.
But
the point is,
I make it so it's something like you're not chewing a tire. I make it so you can actually, you have a little bit of that bite still left, but it's not chewing a tire. It's just a crunchy vegetable.
It's not like a turnip.
No, it's just a crunchy vegetable.
It's
sweet. It's a sweet, crunchy vegetable.
There's two things I'm going to ask God about when I see him.
Turnips, really?
Turnips and platypuses. Them two are the total.
What's up with the platypus?
Well, everybody knows the platypus. Everyone's going to ask about that.
Why is there a poison burb on the back of its heel?
It's
But only on the males.
Yeah, well,
Why?
that and why did you make a turnip? I would eat beets all day long.
A turnip is an alternative to like potatoes.
I don't know. This is like the single toughest,
Yeah. You
nastiest.
used to boil that sucker like so hard. Oh man, it's like, so you take a potato, right, and you boil it and you make mashed potatoes. Well, if you add turnips to it, like if you boil the turnips with it and make mashed potatoes, you can't tell. You can't tell. It's good. It's delicious. It's like, oh, well, I need to substitute something with these potatoes. You know, that giant potato famine. So,
Yeah, exactly. And then,
ta-da, turnips.
but it's so stupid that they going back to the whole thing is
The consent.
The consent. I'm sorry, but
No. Just no.
they are trying every way they can to eliminate any form of hierarchy of the family.
Right.
And it's not even the
This
whole...
is an avid feminist, by the way, and
Oh
you
my
could tell
God,
by her hair.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say she looks like her hair's like literally looks like frosting. It's
Cotton candy
She looks like a
frosting.
cupcake.
Yeah, she is a cupcake.
But it's so stupid that you know, let's take all authority and adult power and away from the parent. Like it went, you know, we lost it with the schools, we've lost it with society in general, and now it's to a point where you have to ask your child permission to change its diaper.
Yep, because it's harassment otherwise.
Yeah. Forget the fact that it's being a parent. Forget the fact that it's being the responsible one, because as you made it so wonderfully clear a second ago, otherwise that child is going to be
in terrible pain.
That's one way to put it.
For the first three or so years of its life.
It'd be struggling severely. Life is not going to... You're the experienced one. The parent is the experienced one. That's the whole point.
You're
That's
supposed to teach your kid.
Yes, it's not to be a douche. I give it that. And I know that's what a lot of these feminists and a lot of these people who think they know everything about everything but don't know their butt from a hole in the ground are seriously trying to sit here and go, well, we're trying to cut off the hole and get in front of the whole, well, we don't want it to be abusive. We need to be nice. We need to... All right, fine. I got all that. But there is a difference. The point of a parent teaching their child is because of the fact that they need to teach them, because they have the experience to say, look, Johnny, look, Sally, this is what you need to do to get through life so it doesn't suck so bad.
So you have to have a very high level of education to be this stupid.
Obviously. I've always... Look, I'm sorry. And people think I'm nuts. I've always said that there's a point where education becomes circular.
It does. And
There's you don't keep learning and growing smarter. It becomes, you literally start off dumb and you learn and you become smart, and it comes around, and eventually you literally can learn so much that you become stupid, i.e. the people who think they're so smart that the earth is actually flat.
Yeah.
You know, that there's all that
this lady.
I'm a what is it? What's her title? What was that? A sexuality?
Sexuality.
She had a... What is her title? I had it in front of me and I lost it.
She's a sexual expert.
Sexuality expert.
Yeah, a sexuality expert. Why are you treating your kid with a sexuality expert in the first place? You're presenting a person who considers himself a sexuality expert.
Yes.
In front of your baby.
Yeah.
And then having that person tell you how to raise your child.
Yeah.
So that they do not feel like they do not have consent.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but that
they don't
have consent
until they're 18.
Until you move out of... No, not even 18. Until you move your butt out of my house.
There is no consent.
There is no consent. Because here's the drill. Here's the drill. Stephen is currently in my house.
Yes, I am.
He doesn't have consent.
That's true. If he kicks me out, I'm out.
This is my house. You know, and the same thing applies if I'm in his house.
Well,
the same thing applies if we're in anybody else's house.
But it comes to a point, right? Because we're both adults.
Well, yes, we can handle and discuss things properly.
Right.
But still, there's a level of you know, I run my house and do my things my way and you do it your way. Yeah. So if you come in and like... The kids, the little ones just went down to bed.
Yes.
You're not going to turn around and hand them a boatload of candy like right now.
That would be terrible.
Wouldn't it?
That'd be so bad.
So
It really would not be a good idea.
no, it wouldn't.
And you would hate me.
I would. I probably would punch him in the face repeatedly. And that's my, but that's my
Smack
point.
me on my sunburn.
I would. Like,
Give me one. Take
but
my
that's
arm
the
into
point.
the Indian sunburn thing.
oh, make it all worse. That hurt. But that's my point. Is you wouldn't do that. Partly because you're an adult and you're an experienced and
And
what
I
have you.
understand, and I have kids.
And yeah, that too. But that's my point. You don't have the ability, the consent to do that. You
Right.
can do it, but there's a consequence to it.
There
Just
is.
like if a infant, air quotes, doesn't want the diaper changed.
It doesn't matter.
There's still consequences.
Yeah, the
and
consequence.
Look, your job as a parent is to guide the child to avoid these horrible consequences. You're not there to be abusive. And and I'll give it to the lady. And like I said before, that's exactly what she had in there. The very end of the thing, she has this little
Because I don't want
Quote.
people to be abusive.
well, no, it says, that you can, troll me all you want to, add to your blog inches, but remember that when you do, you're negating the voices of the brave survivors of sexual abuse, end quote. So it does go back to the fact.
How?
Hold on. Well, but forget the stupidity of it. Okay? The fact of the matter is like I said before, they're trying to get ahead of it. That's what all these progressives are trying to do, is they're trying to get in front of a problem that might happen. They're trying to
something that isn't there.
They're trying to stop sexual abuse. Well, how do you do that? Well, if you ask consent of a child, frickin' moron. You can't ask
They
it,
legally
obviously.
cannot give consent.
Yes, well, because they think they can control things. You can't.
A child cannot legally give consent.
Well, but not even that.
Consent is between two adults.
Yes. Well, I was going to say, but let's go it out. In the broad, you can't control sexual abuse just
At all.
because you have these levels of precautions and all these things that you have to do doesn't change the heart of the individual about to do the act.
Right. And if you don't affect the heart of a person, you cannot affect the actions of
No.
a person. The only way that you can affect the actions of a person is if you actually talk to them, negotiate with them, and change their heart and mind.
And you can't do that. People can't do that
Well,
officially.
laws can't do
that's
that.
what I mean. Laws can't
You
do
can't
that.
regulate somebody's
No.
morality.
No.
And if you try to regulate morality, all you get is more dysfunction.
Yes. I mean, look, a lot for nothing. Garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever is in here, what is that? For out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Yes. That's it.
That's it. It's clear. It's right there, and you can't get away from that. You can't hide from that. That's just how it is. And we're like way over late again.
That's okay.
Holy crap! That's twice. We may have to start doing a 2-hour show.
We may.
Guys, don't go anywhere. We're gonna be right back. Stay tuned.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control over your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank account, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problems now by calling the experts at Tax Mediation Services and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. Tax Mediation Services is accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now for a free case review and a price protection guaranteed quote.
Call Tax Mediation Services now at 800-327-2381. That's 800-327-2381. 800-327-2381.
As a small business owner, there's one word that you absolutely dread: payroll. For small businesses, it's a big burden. You may think you're saving time and money doing it yourself. But come on, are you? Timesheets, processing checks, calculating taxes, a total waste of your time. Paychex simplifies payroll processing, saving you time and money. Submit your payroll online, fax it in, or call your dedicated Paychex payroll specialist. And you're done. Learn more at trypaychex.com. Come on, do the math. The IRS dishes out 8 million penalties a year. Make one mistake and you're on the hook. On average, you're losing nearly one business day every month doing payroll. That's time and money you'll never get back, unless you get Paychex. More than 500,000 small businesses already do. Call 877-750-5371. Trade payroll pressure for peace of mind. Call now, 877-750-5371. That's 877-750-5371.
And welcome back, everybody.
I don't know why we took the delay.
Because I like the song. I wanted to have a moment to. Because you understand, I only get
Every
to
now
hear.
and again.
So, look, I love our bumpers, and not for nothing.
That's because you chose them.
I did. I spent months, for real, months looking for these.
He really did.
And I love them. Like I really do. But I only get to hear them when we do the show, which is, twice a week right now.
That's a good thing.
No.
Yes.
Because I love now.
I get it. That's a good thing, though,
You know
because you'll
what?
get sick of them eventually.
I had a thought. It's a stupid thought. Never mind. I was going to say, what if we turn around and made like a CD of the whole songs of our bumper music?
No, that's a bad idea because some of them are actually trademarked.
No.
No?
Nope.
I thought they are.
No. I'm not an
thought-
idiot.
Oh, so you just like found some stuff that was free stuff.
Yeah.
Now you too.
Yeah. Now you.
Now you too can listen to the greatest hits. You know what we need to do? Actually, that's
DOA Show's greatest hits.
DOA Show's greatest hits, and we'll have you and I.
Such famous ones as.
Do you like freedom?
I do. You like music?
I do too.
You like freedom and music? We just ripped this stuff off the internet. You love it. It's on a CD now. You can drive around, lift the MP player.
Yeah, it's good times. Good times.
Drive around in your Camaro with the top down.
The Camaro.
Camaro. Except there's an A, so it's a Camaro.
Okay.
It is.
I think we're done with that.
We're done.
We might be a little
You
bit-
sure?
No. So what we need to do is we need to do DOA Show Greatest Hits, but we do DOA Show Greatest Hits, and it's you and I spoofing songs. You know it's good. You know it's good. I would
Now,
like,
hold on. Now, when you say spoofing, are we
I
talking
mean-
about
I
like a
mean-
Weird Al version, or are we talking
Yes.
about like
both.
Jimmy Stewart singing,
Both.
Highway to Hell or
Both.
something like
Both. You know it's gonna be good. It's just think about it. It's so good. It's like that guy. So there's one guy that does. He does a whole bunch of different songs in like styles of different things. That's what he does, and he's this big rock band guy.
Is that the something jukebox?
No. That's another thing.
Oh, okay.
But this is one guy. Like he did Britney Spears in the style of Metallica.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like
That's awesome.
like hit me baby one more time in the style of Metallica.
That would be good.
It was good.
That would
It
be
was good.
That's like my favorite one that I've ever heard like that is by a band called the Gourds, where it's literally this bluegrass band.
Yeah.
Who,
Oh, you're talking about Thunderstruck?
No.
Oh, what is this? What
No, it completely. I'm talking like Far Side, Deep Woods of Kentucky type
Yeah.
bluegrass.
Yeah.
Who redid Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, it's the greatest thing ever.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back, when my mind on my money, on my money, on my. I'm telling you, and
So
the best
good.
and the best part about it is they do like there's no censoring in this, so you have a bunch of really like Southern white guys who do curse but it's funny hearing them do the lyrics because you're like, wait a minute, you're not even awake when this would be happening. You would be in bed because you're not up this late. Don't start with me.
Don't start it. But so here's the thing. So we have that, right?
Uh-huh.
And those would be funny. We really need to do that. But we have one more story.
We do.
And
have
we
one
need to
more.
go. We need to burn through it because we got like 4 minutes.
Yeah, we run our mouths too much.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
did.
so apparently there's owners of a private Canadian zoo have been charged
Oh, there's a Canadian zoo there.
after a bear from their facility was driven in a pickup truck to a Dairy Queen.
So you can find this in the New York Post.
The drive-through for ice cream cone, according to reports. Wildlife officials found out the outing after the Discovery Wildlife Park posted a now-deleted video to social media earlier this year showing the one-year-old Kodiak bear Berkeley leaning out the truck's front passenger window.
It's the same
for the frozen treat.
It is the same exact picture you'd get for like a lab or something like that, leaning out the window.
Except for it's a bear.
But it's a guy, like it's the Dairy Queen guy holding out the cone and just like letting him lick it out of his hand and everything. And it's nothing big, no problems.
The clip shows the animal gobbling the ice cream as the narrator says, quote, "Bears can smell 21 times better than the average dog and 2,100 times better than us humans. Bears can smell 20 miles upwind," the narration states in the video, which aims to provide a message of safety related to bears.
Basically, don't let your bear ever have ice cream.
I would say, didn't we learn that from Yogi?
Hey,
don't
boo-boo.
feed the bears.
Hey, yo, boo-boo.
There's a new pick in the basket. Let's go see the Ranger.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Yogi.
Oh, God. Under the terms and conditions of the zoo's permit, the charges are directly related to the alleged failure to park to notify the province. Edit that out.
No. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Failure to notify the local government prior to the bear leaving the zoo. So that's basically what it boils down to. So apparently you can't pick up a bear and take it to Dairy Queen without letting the local government know, because I guess they get a little upset about that.
They don't like that. You shouldn't take a bear. So obviously we have kids. Have you ever read the book If You Give a Mouse a Cookie? If you give a mouse a cookie. It's like a step-by-step. If you give a mouse a cookie, then the mouse will want milk, and you'll have to get a glass of milk. But if you give the mouse a glass of milk, then...
No, I hadn't heard that.
This is the whole thing. And that's all it reminds me of. If you give a bear an ice cream...
He'll want to borrow the car. If he wants to borrow the car, then he's going to get some girl pregnant. Okay.
What?
It's always a downward cycle.
Some young lady bear is going to be out there pregnant.
Before you know it, you're going to be responsible for another child bear on the government dole.
And the whole batch of cubs. What?
And we're back to square one.
Don't give a bear ice cream. That's how this goes, guys.
Oh,
this is how it works.
That's the PSA of the day.
Only you can prevent bears from getting ice cream.
Only...
Little Smoky there for you.
That's funny. That's too good. That's too good.
See, that's just funny because they're in Canada. They're in Canada, and in Canada, you know, it's surrounded by trees and woods, and Smokey the Bear is, you know, from the woodland areas, and it's great.
Pretty awesome.
It is wonderful.
It's good times. It is good times. Well,
it is good times.
We had to run short because...
Yeah, we're running a little short.
Running behind entirely.
Just a hair.
But that's okay.
That's our fault.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget, you have to hit it play again.
I know.
Don't forget, we are doing the drawing. We want 100 likes starting tonight.
Not on the YouTube page, by the way. We're talking about just on the Facebook page.
Yeah, we'll do YouTube one a little bit different a little bit later on.
Although, you know, eventually we may have to get rid of Facebook altogether because apparently they don't want us sharing our stuff anymore.
Yeah, we'll go into that later. Seriously, 100 likes, shares, and follows on Facebook. Just the page, not doing posts. Just the page.
Just the page.
But yeah, share that to all your groups and everything else. And like I said, once we hit that 100 mark, we will do a drawing so you guys can get the decals that we have printed up. If you have any questions or anything like that, please feel free to email us. You can catch us at DOAEshow on gmail.com.
Yeah, or you can go to info.
Oh, that's right. Info at DOAShow.com. I forgot about that now.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to go to DOAShow.com. Go to Lanterns.buzz, Talk America Radio, anywhere else. iHeartRadio, guys.
We're all there.
Everywhere.
Listen to us.
Have a great night. We will see you. A great weekend. Tell your mother you love her. Don't forget.